to discuss about the political strategy and the survey research companies. Sir, you explain us about yourself and about the company that you're working, and how about the strategic companies are working in India, in our Indian democratics.
Okay. So I'm Madhu. So I'm founder of Beacon Strategic Solution Research. It is a Hyderabad-based company. So political strategies and surveys are more important and will play a vital role in the election process. So now in India, if you see like that, so two kinds of polls are there: exit polls and pre-polls and opinion polls. Different kinds of polls are there. So if you want to see, the many agencies are failing to give the proper results. Okay. So last we have seen the many elections, 2024 Parliament and 2015 Bihar and Delhi elections, and Chhattisgarh 2023 elections, and the survey companies are changing day-to-day basis. Okay, so they are giving the good results in one company, and they are differ in other states. They are failing in other states. So like that, the strategy, political strategy, is a very important. It is a science. It is a social science. Okay, so now they are using for the betting kind of things. That is a very bad for us, for the democracy. So our core strength, our company will follow the different trends and strategies to provide the results. We have attended multiple elections in Telangana Assembly. We have given the exact ground report, and we have given the Andhra, and we have given the vote transfer about the parliament elections in Telangana, as well as Jharkhand, Maharashtra, and along with the recent elections of Haryana, the critical election. So we will provide the different methodology and different dashboards to provide the exact ground reports. Actually, many agencies will follow the exit polls. There is no use with the exit polls. Why? Because the exit polls will give the 2 to 3 days before of the election results. So they will collect all the information during the election day. It's not highly impossible. So what is the use with that? So there is no use. They will give the numbers which government is following, which government is coming, or simply they will tell like that. But the opinion poll and pre-poll is very important. That will help to political parties. They will take a corrections in their process, and they will take a make a decisions proper. And they will understand the people pulse, and they will gather the problems of the ground. So everything they will do it. So our core strength is opinion poll with ground reports. So that is very important. So we will provide the report 1 week before to entire system media. So
Okay.
where is the strong, where is the weak, why how the people are facing the issues. So kind of things we are going to give.
Okay, sir.
So strategy surveys are failing day-to-day basis. Why? Because the election process and voter analysis and voter mentality also changing. That is an important point we have to understand. So how we will do like that? So example, if you take one constituency, so if you want to do one survey or something like that, first we will do the analysis. So analysis means the history of the election of the constituency. Then after, who are going to contest. So after the finalized by the candidate of the constituency, so then we will take like that. So the history and the candidate strength and candidate weakness and finance system and the ground report, and the how many young voters are there, how many age voters are there, and how many women voters are there, how the minority system is there, minority vote polls are there. So how the finance background of the candidate, that is very important nowadays. So like this, we have 40 to 50 parameters are there. So these parameters are very important before going to the ground. So first we have to, every survey company, strategic company, have to understand the history of the ground. So the history of the ground, and we have to understand the system. So then we will go to the samples. So samples means if any alliances is there, how the vote transferring between the two parties. So we will categorize 40 permutation combinations. Then we will go to the ground, and we will collect the samples. Nowadays, the people are not ready to provide that decision. So if you ask any question to the people, so they are not ready to tell the answer whom to vote it. So our strategy is going to discuss with them what is the problem, how the government schemes are there, how the welfare schemes are there, are really getting the schemes, or kind of things. They will deliver their decisions. Based on the decision, based on the discussions, we will capture they are against the government or they are supporting to other candidates or something, then we can note down. It will take a much time, but it is a correct process.
Yes.
Now we have to follow. So that we have to take a samples, students, unemployments, farmers, agriculture kind of agencies, and teachers, government people. So different type of samples are there. So which is the suit at that ground, which are who are influenced at the ground. So then we will take that kind of samples only. So that is very important thing being we have to understand. So then we will take the samples and we will note down each and every point of the ground. So we will mark it and we will provide that to media before 1 week. So how the manufacturer is going to influence that ground. So these are all, it's a big science, it's a big subject, we have to understand. So when we have to understand the system, why? Because if you go to each and every state, that state, India is a very big democratic country. So we have 6 religions and 24 languages. Every state is facing this different kind of issues. We have to consider each and every state as a unique entity, single entity. So we should not follow the same strategy to the each and every state. We should follow the each and every strategy, different strategy to the states. And as well as constituents.
Okay, sir.
So this is a very important, this is a very big subject. It's a social engineering. So now the people are simply, what survey means, if you go to the voters and they ask the question, or so they will tell like that, something like you can usually observe like that. If you have some X party is there, 30% will support and 20% support to another party. 30 plus 20, 50, right? So another 50% are swing voters, shy voters. They won't give the opinion directly. So the result is based on that 50% voters only. So we have to observe very carefully where they are migrating to.
Yes.
So then only we will give the complete results. So this opinion poll and the pre-poll is very important to each. It is very important to everyone, as well as political parties and people and media, to correct their decisions, and they will design a good plan for the people. So they will understand the problems, they will correct it. So due to that various combinations, so we will follow the different type of strategies.
All right, sir. So from here only we will come to the next thing, which is more important than this, which is what do you want to say about the exit polls and the strategy polls? What about the EVM machines that are facing all these, negative things from other candidates, from other political parties who are actually blaming the EVM machines? Or what about the exit polls you want to say, which is more important right now?
So this is a different subject here. So the EVMs and the ballot and EVMs, the two types of election process is there. So the EVM tool is very important in democracy. So if you take it in democracy, Election Commission of India, ECI, has been introduced this EVM machine early of 1980. So this manufactured by that Hyderabad-based companies, ECI and BEL kind of government organizations. So what happened? So we have 95 crores of voters are there approximately. The conducting of election system is very difficult. So delivering the results also it taking much time. Due to that reason, what happened? The Election Commission of India was introduced early of 1980. At that time, we don't have any issues. During the 75 years of elections time, we 2004, since 2004, we are utilizing this EVM perfectly. So remaining, we have in hybrid model. Sometimes we have utilized the ballot and sometimes we have utilized this EVM machines. So nowadays we are facing a lot of issues with the EVM. So that is a very doubtful.
Yes.
So the voters are and the people and the political parties raised many claims on this issue. So that is really, the speculation is not good for democracy.
Yes.
So our company also did a huge analysis on that. So what exactly going on with the recent incidents raised by the political parties, so that we have did a good report. So maybe that will give the complete picture what exactly going on the ground. So EVMs are individual machines. EVMs not operating with any Bluetooth. It cannot control by Wi-Fi. It cannot control by any frequency. So like a calculator.
Okay.
Calculator. That is a single battery machine tool. So if you take a calculator, right? So that is we have to just type like that, we will get the answer. In the same way, it's a very simple mechanism has been introduced. But what happened? Some people raising a claims when they defeat in the elections. That is a problem here.
Yes.
So that is a political side. So there is no radiation and transmission also there. So the simple tool with connected with the three devices.
Yes.
One is the ballot box, ballot machine.
Yeah.
So we can vote on that. And the second one is the VPAT slips. So if you vote on that ballot, so automatically the slip will come 7 minutes. We will show that machine will show the whom to vote it, the serial number, that
The picture of the
and the symbol or emblem
Yeah.
and everything that displayed, and after 7 seconds it will go down. So that is the, and control unit is the very, very important actually in this entire tool. Control unit is operated by the polling officer. So if not activate by the control unit, nobody can vote on the ballot. So once you voted on the machine, so if you press second time, so the machine should not take. So that is the important point. So that is, we have to understand the entire system. It is a unique machine. We cannot operate with Bluetooth. We cannot operate with Wi-Fi or internet, other frequency of kind of technicalities. So this is an entire brief about that EVM. What happens is, nowadays we are facing some challenges. How? Why? Because the only differences between the percentages. Example, 100 votes are there in a booth. Let us I'm giving the examples to understand the people easily. So if you vote 100 people, so during the counting time, they are counting 150, 120 or something like that. There is a differences between the turnout votes and the counting votes. That is the first point. And there is a differences between the VPAT slips and the counting votes. This is a major issue which we observed. Either we don't know it is a technical issue, either it is we don't know it is a human error by the election
counting people who
or members, or that we have to understand.
So you want to say, sir, this thing is deviating the people from the main issue, like this thing is actually putting an issue in their brain only. They are like kind of brainwashed that this thing is only like putting them, oh, they have done something with the number, they have done something. Is it like that you are trying to say?
It's not like that. Actually, 2004 UPA, so the Congress government won, Congress alliances won that government. There is no issue. Why? Because 100% that time the election attended with the EVMs only. 2009 also that UPA 2 attended these elections with the EVMs only. So the only in 2009 the first issue has been raised by LK Advani from BJP side. So what he wrote one book also, the democracy in something like that. The team designed one book, written a book. So after 2009, what they told like that, there is an issue in EVMs. Due to that reason, we are losing all the elections kind of things. The statement which is given by the LK Advani in 2009.
Okay.
So then after each and every election, so sometimes Akhilesh Yadav from Uttar Pradesh also raising, so that there is a issues in EVMs. Then also the technical icon from Andhra Pradesh, Chandrababu Naidu also raising, there were issues in EVMs.
Yes.
And now Jagan Mohan Reddy lost that elections, right? So they are also raising the issue.
Rahul Gandhi also raised.
Now Rahul Gandhi is calling it is a black box of India.
Yes.
So we will see like that. The political parties, when they are losing, not only I am telling the single political parties, we can take all the multiple different political parties are raising the same issue. So the Supreme Court has taken it is a very serious. So when you are losing, you are blaming the EVMs. When you are winning the elections, you are taking the credibility. That is the wrong methodology. So we have to go with the one scientific methods. Actually, we don't have any scientific proof or any concrete proof till now. So 2017 Election Commission of India so called all the parties and conduct a round table. So please show that where the EVM machines are hacking, tampering, manipulation. So the machines are here, please come and show. Nobody attend that meeting. So now they are blaming. So
Yeah.
this is very important, which we have to understand. Everyone, political parties, Election Commission of India, all the intellectuals or the techies who knows the subject about these electronics also have to involve and resolve this issue. The responsibility is there. Election Commission of India is independent organization which is designed with the constitutional. Independent large organization. They have whole rights. They can tell anything, they can design anything. So at this moment we have the recent incidents were there recently. So in Andhra elections, right? So the wave came. So they won with huge majority. In first time Jagan Mohan Reddy also won with a huge majority, and the second time also the alliances of TDP also won with a huge majority. So what happened when these results in recent Maharashtra also, right? So when the results are coming like this, the people are thinking like that. So there is a issue in the EVMs. When you go with the Haryana, Jharkhand, we did not see kind of issues. Why? Because okay, like that. So we have to understand where exactly the mistake was there. Then only we have to give the solution. So the Election Commission of India has to take the responsibility, and they will give the solution. They will give the proper explanation to the people and voters. That is very, very important thing, which I observed in the media. So they are not giving any solution, any press conference or any rectification, any clarification. So they are not providing. That is very, very tough situation they are creating into the
people.
ground. Yeah.
So according to you, what do you think is EVM better option or ballot box better option?
So there are two disadvantages. There are two advantages with ballot paper. The results will come late.
Yeah.
The first point. So the human errors will be more.
Yes.
So that is the first point. And it is a very big democracy, right?
Yes.
So 95 crores of voters are there. So the printing of slips or something may be difficult.
Yes.
So conducting a elections also very difficult.
Sir, another major point what we observe in any election, when there is election, what we do, we see actually normal people or mainly in villages or anywhere, what they do, they try to tamper with the ballot box. They try to, throw the ballot box or the paper, or even printing is also a very big issue here. So much paper is used, so much tree is being cut. I think that is also a very big point. But then also elections used to happen like that earlier.
So that earlier election were there like that. So that is called as a rigging, some booth capturing or something was there. So nowadays the social media was there. We are recording everything.
On camera
So
also.
capturing every snapshot or kind of thing. So nowadays it is not a big deal. So if the democracy, if you want to save the democracy, it's not a big deal. We have to go with the ballot. Why? Because the rigging, booth capturing, those are on olden days. We have seen in movies.
Yeah.
Not now. Because everyone is a journalist. Everyone is a social soldier. So they
Everybody
can
has a
capture
phone.
everything.
Yeah.
So it's not a big deal. So, but coming to the EVM, right? So we don't know. It is completely depends upon the technicality.
Yes.
So what exactly happening in the machine, we don't know. So that create more doubts to the people. That we have to understand. So when we press on the vote, right, the slip is coming. Okay. So what we thought like that, yes, my vote is registered in the proper candidate.
Yes.
But when coming to the results, right, so the differences between the turnout and differences between the voting percentage, the differences between the slips is giving a doubts
Different
for the people.
perspective to
Yes.
the people, yes.
Yeah, that is
so,
important.
So, sir, you want to, like, is it like that people are brainwashed by their leaders only? Is it like that? They are like, because the leaders are only putting the question, they are only putting these things on people's mind. So, is it like that?
Yes. If you see that parliament elections, Congress, Maha Vikas Agadami in Maharashtra won with a bumper majority, right? That time they don't
They
have
did not
any
ask, yes.
any concerns and any conspiracy.
Yes.
Conspiracy. So any discrepancies at the time. But why they are asking like that? They are getting some doubts. So we have seen many instances kind of this. I will remind few examples to you for audience. So like that, the first that in Andhra, 12.5, approximately 10% votes or differences are there, turnout and the counting. Where they are getting the additional votes. Is any human error? any they are missing to register the turnout. So like that only. And as per the rule, we have to store, election commission has to be store that slips 45 days.
Yeah.
But now they are not storing.
Yes.
So they, after 10 days, they are destroying. That may create one doubt. These kind of simple things. So in coming to the Maharashtra, right? So 5 o'clock, they have they have given the report 58 percentage. After 11:30, they have given the 66, 65 approximately, I am telling the numbers. So the 7% is a huge number.
Yes, yes.
Huge number means that 65 lakhs of votes there. I mean, what election commission was telling, the 65 lakhs of people are in line after 5 o'clock.
Okay.
It may possible when it is a summer. So why? Because due to that climate or something, maybe people is interested to vote after 5 o'clock.
Yeah, yes, yes.
But it is a cool, it's a winter, right? So how much that people
Will be there.
is a big question.
So it's big, sir. Even after the EVM machine, which is like which is about to give a very correct answer, just like the calculator, then also human interventions are here, which is actually tampering with people's mind, which is actually, because you told now that they gave like an approximate percentage. That's what make them think.
No. Actually, there is no scientific proof. There is no proper proof till now. The EVMs have been hacked.
Oh, okay.
So Elon Musk was given a statement, we can tamper, we can hack the EVMs by artificial intelligence. That is a generic statement. Even Elon Musk also did not prove like that we can tamper. In India also nobody can prove.
Okay.
So we have to believe the system,
Yes.
we have to believe the machine, but we have to note down all the points where the issues are coming during the election process. So first we have to, election commission has to focus only the deviations only. So the first point is why we are getting the differences between the vote slips and the turnout percentage. Why are we manipulating the vote percentages? That is very, very important.
Yes.
So during the election November 23rd, election commission has increased 65 to 66 percentage. So 5 o'clock the provisional turnout percentage will be 58. Night 11:30 they have announced that is 65. And that during the election announcement, right, so the counting day, so they increased 1 more percent. Where these votes are coming?
Yes.
Either increasing the votes, maybe. So we are not manipulating, we are not tampering the machines. The numbers are changing.
Humans are doing that.
Yeah,
Yes.
we don't know the
Yes.
number humans are doing or human
We
error.
can't claim.
We
True,
can't
true.
claim anybody.
Yes.
So we have to see the videographs after 5 o'clock. Either really the people are in the line. Really 66 lakhs of the people really voted. So the simple logic, why? Because we have the good organization, good environment, and a good setup was there in the booth. So why should we do like that? So that is very, very important. We have to understand the first point. Second, some villages in Andhra also, 1 or 2 villages, one political party got 0 votes.
Okay.
So some people like that we voted, why it would be
Ah.
the 0. So that is also creating one doubt.
Yes.
It is a basic level, village level.
Ah.
So not entire the state
Entire
level or something. And in Maharashtra also we have seen in Dhule constituency, Avadhane village or something. So 394 poll they have given in the list as 650.
Okay.
So they increase it double. One village, Anganwadi or something, that village. Congress party candidate got 0 votes.
Okay.
They came out to the roads and they are doing
Protesting.
agitation or something, protest or something. So maybe it giving the speculations will give
Yes.
the wrong to the create a more violations to the election process.
People, yes.
This is we have to understand. So in North and West Mumbai elections, so Ravindranath is a candidate. So he won with 44 votes, enter parliament elections. So his brother-in-law went to that booth with mobile. Okay, so what the other party's concern is,
Ah.
so he manipulated these
Ah,
EVM
machines.
through mobile, via OTP. So kind of these discrepancies when raised by someone, definitely election commission has to resolve
yes,
immediately
yes.
by the next day in the
Yes.
press conference.
Yes.
So when election commission of India is not responding for all these issues, maybe we can expect more speculations in the future. The general elections we are expecting, right? One nation, one vote.
Yes.
So maybe it is a very difficulty
Ah.
to understand. So immediately, my conclusion is Election Commission of India has to call all the people, all registered political parties, and all the intellectuals and all the public organizations who are raising more this kind of concerns, call them and attend, conduct a one roundtable meeting. So they have to collect all the concerns and they will provide the solution.
Okay.
And we have to utilize the artificial intelligence kind of things also.
Also.
We have to do the more innovation. We have to streamline the process. Literally, Election Commission of India is failing to conduct the elections partially.
Yes,
I
yes,
agreed
yes.
that when I have the data. Why? Because nowadays you see like that for the MLA candidate, they have to spend only the 25 lakhs or 50 lakhs or something. There is a budget was announced for their expenditure. What is going on now? So for each vote, they are distributing the 2,000, 3,000 or something. So election commission knows, political parties knows, every voter knows that is a deviation. So entire political system is damaging with money. Maybe that is not a good democracy. That result is not a accurate result. So this is very, very important. So not only EVMs, election commission is failing in few areas like controlling the money or something. That is one process, and they are changing the, they are manipulating the percentages. I don't know where it is a human error or they don't have any something complete setup. Why? Because sometimes they will conduct the elections in rural areas. They don't have any kind of setup is there, good setup is there. Maybe then that time they will give the, we don't know. They have to explain the people very
Yes,
clearly.
yes, that's the
So
thing.
that is very important. And they have to control each and everything. And usually Election Commission of India is adding the, when kind of example, if the voter crossing 18 years, right? So when the time of registration, so they will support to the only few people,
Ah.
few voters
Yes.
who are ruling the state. The Election Commission of India also supporting to that government, ruling government. Addition of voters, deletion of voters. Okay, so they are removing the votes of opposition parties. We have seen many articles in the papers, media. So that also they are failing completely, and they are not conducting the elections in the proper way. Example, if you see like that, last election, Jharkhand, they conducted in the two separate dates. Okay, in Maharashtra they have conducted in one. In Delhi, they requested please conduct the elections immediately. They did not give any chance to them. So they are also doing the some
Partiality, yes.
partiality to the ruling governments. So whatever it may be ruling, either it is a India government, either it is a India government, whatever it may be, who are ruling the central or who are ruling the states, Election Commission of India is doing a favor for them.
Yes,
So
yes.
that is also violating the election process and democracy. So these kind of many issues were there. We have to streamline the process immediately. We have to implement the new innovatives, new technologies, and this is we have to improvise the better system.
Yes.
So that we have to think out.
Okay. Sir, concluding this show, we are going to know about in a very short way, just please tell to the public that what kind of measures people should take or what kind of things we should, do for the upcoming elections in Delhi, which is in the new year, January. And we just want to be in a very, very short and sophisticated way that these are the things we should do in this election so that we can get a very fair kind of, results after this and no more problems.
So voters can't do anything. Voters just can they vote in the system. But the political parties, before going to the elections, Election Commission of India has educated the voters. Nothing wrong in the EVM machines. So
Education
we are
is the
doing
main
the
point.
transparency method. So we are giving the exact results. We are not deviating any election democracy process. So that they have to give the confidence, they have to create the confidence to the voters and the people. Then only the democracy will improve. Or else, if the speculations continuously on the ground, maybe it deviate or it destroy
Yes.
the democracy. Hard to
Democracy,
say,
yes.
but it will happen. So that I am advising, not only me, so many people, many intellectuals, many organizations, many other agencies are advising to the Election Commission of India. So Election Commission of India giving a note to the press when Supreme Court raising a concern. Then only they are coming out and they will give the press meet. That is a bad actually practice they're following.
So, sir, we want to know this also. You have attended the Jharkhand and the Maharashtra elections. So, what is the analysis about that, about the ground report, about the results of the elections?
So Jharkhand is different. Jharkhand is 81 assembly seats were there. So in Maharashtra 288. So it's the second largest state, and the Uttar Pradesh is the first biggest one. The second one is the Maharashtra. So Maharashtra is Indian capital city, like what is that? Finance capital city.
Finance capital, yes.
Yeah, so that is very important to every political party. So they came with the different strategies and they attended these elections, assembly elections. What happened in the parliament elections, right? So the parliament elections are different and assembly elections are different. So what happened in the parliament elections? There is an anti-incumbency third time government. So Modi is attending the third time elections, NDA. So there is an anti-incumbency was there. Due to that reason, not only Modi's anti-incumbency and along with the state incumbency, Shinde and the BJP anti-incumbency was there. Due to that reason, they have given the very bad results to the BJP, NDA. So really they did not imagine that kind of situation. So almost they lose huge MP seats were there. Congress history, they won that almost 13 seats out of 17. That is very important strike rate there. So what happened? So after that elections, the BJP formed a one committee. So immediately within 3 to 4 months, again they will be going to these assembly elections, right?
Yeah.
They have taken a damage control steps. They have designed a one good plan how can we attend these elections. That is very important actually. So we predict that kind of result, but not much level. So we thought like that 170 180 our company given that exit polls, but it given the huge bumper majority in assembly elections. So what the 6 major factors which we observed in the ground report also we provided to 4TV, 4 sites TV. So 1 week before. So the first factor is Ladki Bahan Yojana. So they have Chief Minister Ladki Bahan Yojana is a very important factor. 2.4 CR votes, women votes were there. So 3 months they have given 1500 rupees within the age group of 15 to 65.
Okay.
So almost 2.4 is the 50,000 as an average for each constituency. So that is the first point. So literally that was very winning factor for the NDA, the Mahayuti. Second one is the RSS did a great job after that parliament elections. Almost they have conducted the 10,000 corner meetings. 10,000 corner meetings. The 10,000 corner meetings, they explained how it would be. The second point, that is a major winning factor. And the third one is the consolidation of Hindu votes. Consolidation of Hindu votes is a major factor. So that is they followed the different poll management, different strategies, election engineering by the BJP government. So that is very important. And the fourth winning factor is the slogans.
Okay.
So Modi has given ek hai to safe hoega, kaatenge to baatenge. The different kind of the sentiment has given to the people, very important. This is a fourth major factor. And the fifth one is the Operation Vidarbha. In the parliament election, the performance of Nitin Gadkari and Devendra Fadnavis is not up to the mark. So what happened? They have taken it as a serious. They have done a very good job and on the ground. So due to that reason, they increased the seats.
Okay.
So this is the fifth, and the sixth one is the entire BJP focused on the Maharashtra. Yogi Adityanath, Amit Shah, Modi, Gadkari, Shivaraj Singh Chauhan. So all Telangana people, Telangana BJP party leaders, everyone has taken a in charge of each constituency. And also the vote transfer between the parties, right? So BJP to Shiva Sena Shinde and NCP, the has been transferred in proper way. The strike rate would be the 85%. 85% transferred within the group. So that creates a bumper majority. So the same thing, the vote transfer happened properly in parliament elections to Maha Vikas Agadi. So these kind of 6 factors we have given the complete picture in my ground report.
Okay.
The same thing happened, the execution was well, but we thought like that some deviations, if we expect any deviations, Maratha, so ST, SC votes maybe some away from this BJP, maybe that may impact or something, but farmers agitation was there, unemployment was there, inflation was there, every anti-incumbency was there,
Religion
every
issue was there.
religion issue was there, minority issues
Yes,
was there,
yes.
even though they control all these things by this election engineering. So that is the best practice what NDA followed in the Maharashtra. It's a history.
Okay. Great.
And coming to the Jharkhand, Jharkhand is BJP is failing to attempt the regional parties. You can go to West Bengal, they never touch Didi, Mamata Banerjee. And coming to the Jammu Kashmir, so JC, Farooq Abdullah, National Conference. Coming to Telangana, so TRS, BRS. And if you go to Kerala, so UDF and LDF, left parties. And coming to Tamil Nadu, so they are not going to touch DMK, DMK. So if you see many examples, if you go to Orissa and Bihar, whatever it may be go, so BJP is bit, they have to rework to improvise the strategy when they are going to attend the regional parties. So if they attend, if they straight fight with the Congress, right, so they can succeed. So in Jharkhand also, 5 factors were there. JMM, Shibu Soren, son Hemant Soren was there, right? So when he was in jail, right? So his wife Kalpana Soren did a great, fantastic job. So her involvement in this election was she motivated the women voters. That is the first point. Second, STs and SCs completely supported the JMM. There is a less anti-incumbency was there. BJP applied with the different ST leaders on Hemant Soren, Madhu Koda, Babulal Murandi, Arjun Munda, so different type of ST. So what the Jharkhand people thought like that, so BJP is attacking in our leader, the sympathy. Sympathy won in Jharkhand. Anti-consolidation of ST votes, they applied one principle, so that is also failed. So due to these various factors, so this kind of result in given in Jharkhand. So definitely JMM role was there, their campaigning style, how they are attracting the voters, how their campaigning style maybe is different. So due to that reason, we observed, we have seen that kind of results in Jharkhand.
So the policies and the styles and the new things that they are adopting, I think these are some with experiments also they are doing with the people and the public to get the votes, and that's how we can get what we are getting today. So this is the analysis of Jharkhand and Maharashtra elections. Okay, so let us conclude here only, and thank you so much, sir, for coming to our show, for giving our people the knowledge about actually behind the EVM machines or behind all these conspiracies. And thank you so much for your time. So keep connected with Foresights TV for more interviews like this.